Ian Blackford. Ian Blackford.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm sure the whole House will want to join with me in passing on condolences to the family of the 3 children that sadly lost their lives in a house fire in Paisley last Friday evening. Fiona, Alexander and Philip Gibson. Such a terrible tragedy. Mr. Speaker, this morning we heard growing concerns from medical experts about the real risk of a second wave of COVID-19. At the same time, experts at the Fraser of Allender Institute outlined the scale of the economic challenges ahead with a raft of redundancies and business closures if financial support is withdrawn. And they warned that measures that risk a second wave of the virus would delay recovery in Scotland until 2024. This health and economic emergency requires an unprecedented response. On Monday, the Scottish Government's Economic Advisory Group, led by independent business leaders, published their initial analysis to secure a strong recovery. Will the Prime Minister welcome these efforts in finding a way forward out of this economic crisis?
Yes, indeed, Mr. Speaker. I will be only too happy to study the documents which the right honourable gentleman refers.
Ian Blackford.
I'm grateful to the Prime Minister for that answer, and I'm glad that he agrees that we need to take every action to study and aid the economic recovery. And I'm sure that he's aware that the Scottish Advisory Group has called for an accelerated review of the devolved fiscal framework. Crucially, it has supported a significant increase in access to capital to stimulate an investment-led recovery in Scotland. Scotland can make different choices and invest in a strong recovery, but we can only do it with the necessary financial powers. Our First Minister and our Finance Secretary have already made a request for more borrowing powers. Will the Prime Minister implement the recommendations of these business leaders and give the Scottish Parliament the economic powers it needs to fuel a recovery in the wake of the pandemic? Or will the Prime Minister put Scotland's economic recovery at risk?
Well, I respectfully remind the right honourable gentleman that the Scotland has so far received, as part of our UK campaign against coronavirus, £3.8 billion now in Barnett consequentials, a fact that I'm sure is seldom off his lips in his discussion with his SNP colleagues. We will continue to invest massively in Scotland because Scotland, like the whole of the UK, benefits from being part of the oldest and most successful political partnership anywhere in the world, and I congratulate the SNP, by the way, on their U-turn, which could be, I think, copied with advantage by our friends on the front bench opposite, on their U-turn on education and getting all kids into school.
We will make America great again.